The sudden demise of Kendall Jenner and Devin Booker's relationship sent a shockwave through the world of KarJenner stans. The fashion model, 26, and her NBA superstar beau, 25, quietly ended their very private 2-year romance, and as rumors abound, fans want to know exactly what went down between the former couple. Fortunately, a source exclusively gave HollywoodLife the 411, and it sounds like Kendall called it off because Devin wasn't as serious as she was about their love match. Devin is very upset about the whole thing and he definitely hasn't even begun to move on, the source began. Kendall broke up with him because she didn't think he was taking the relationship as seriously as she was. Kendall felt like it was a really big deal to bring him with her to Kourtney's wedding and she thought it would be super romantic. But it didn't turn out like that at all, and he couldn't have seemed more disconnected from the love and romantic aspect of it. The insider went on to say Devin's actions at the wedding were a real eye-opener for Kendall. He also detailed his future life plans, which were all about his career and where he sees himself going professionally, but they didn't seem to include Kendall. Even though she's not at a place right now where she wants to get married and have kids, it's also something she knows she eventually wants, the source said. Devin was clearly not on the same page and explained how there's much more he wants to do in life. She had a light bulb moment and is coming to terms with the fact that even though they had a great run, ultimately it's not what she wants. Speaking of Kendall having kids, another source exclusively told HollywoodLife that the subject came into play during the breakup. Kendall does love Devin, but she does not feel like they are on the same page in terms of their feelings for each other and in terms of what they ultimately want out of a relationship. All of Kendall's sisters, and brother Robbie even, have children now and Kendall is the only one that is still not even close to getting there. This just makes her feel slightly like the odd one out. Her mom and sisters are always asking her, "So when are you going to have children?" Her answer is always the same, which is that she doesn't know. A third source gave HollywoodLife the inside scoop exclusively that Kendall and Devin split because their professional lives have little in common. Their worlds are different, explained the insider. She lives in a modeling bubble, surrounded by photographers and swarms of beauty experts. Devin's days are spent in the gym, training and/or preparing for a game. In the off-season, he is getting ready for the on-season. To top it off, they are usually not even in the same state. All of this makes for the perfect storm, so to speak. Meanwhile, Kendall and Devin aren't seeing anyone else right now, per the source, and even though Kendall knows she can have any man she wants, the split was more about Devin wanting her, or lack thereof. Kendall could have any man she wanted, and she knows this. She's constantly getting hit on and it almost doesn't even faze her anymore. She knows when to say back off and is not afraid to say it to anyone. For her, it is about Devin realizing what he has,